What's up, YouTube? It's your man Wax Official, and in today's video, I got some Mustang news for you. That's what we do, baby. I got some content for y'all. If you're new to the channel, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and welcome to the channel. Make sure you leave me a comment for content you would like to see, or if you just want to discuss about this. Oh, let's go ahead and discuss, baby. You guys know I'm replying to pretty much every comment I get. So if you didn't see my community page post, yes, Ford said they're going to continue to release and produce V8 combustion engines. Yes, they're not copying off of Dodge and Chevy. We're Ford, baby. We do our own thing, and that's what we're doing. So that's absolutely something you would love to see from Ford, and they're continuing to give the people what they want. So they went back on saying they're not going to make Mustang, the last Mustang, the S650. Nope, they're going to continue to make combustion engines until Uncle Sam bans them or the universe explodes. So that's what we love to see from Ford. Now let's get into today's content right here. Now this is the Shelby GT500. Obviously this is a render, but it was an image submitted and created by Charm Style Design 1 on Instagram. If I'm butchering your name, please forgive me. I wasn't informed on how to pronounce it, so forgive me. Now, yes, ladies and gentlemen, this render does look cartoonish and like a concept exactly, but my point is we've seen concepts actually from a video game that was made 10 years ago, and it was called a FT1, and you can't argue with me. You can if you want to. I'm not going to agree with you, but you can argue with me that it does not look like the new Toyota Supra, which is a BMW, B58 motor BMW. It looks just like it. And this was created 10 years ago, so it's not far-fetched at all, in my opinion, for judging this from a video game. Granted, they got that information from somewhere. It could have been a leak, but it was 10 years later. They could have, the design changes drastically in that time frame. It changes drastically in 3 years sometimes. So what should we expect with this GT1500? I'm really just going to call it the GT500, guys. 1500 is a lot to say. So the GT500, the new one, what should we expect? We should expect a new motor. Now, granted, Ford has really shown us that, that 5.2 that they have, the Predator motor. It's a really great motor, just like the Coyote is. I mean, look at the GT3 race car. We saw that the GT3 race car is from the Coyote. And if you're wondering why I'm saying Coyote, no, I'm not talking about the dog or animal. I'm talking about the motor. A 5.0 motor from Ford, produced in 2011 all the way up to 2024 now. That's the Gen 4 Coyote. Gen 4 is for the 2024. Gen 1 is from 2011 all the way up to 2014. Gen 2 is 2015 all the way up to 2017. Gen 3 is all the way up from 2018 to 2023. Gen 4 is when 2024 starts with the S650, which is in the GT3 race car. Now, getting back on topic about the Predator and the GT500 motor, which is the 5.2, that motor was in the GT500 KR, which is a vehicle producing over 900 horsepower stock. Now, that motor may just have some upgrades in the tune. I can't recall exactly what was done to the motor. You guys can go click on that video. I did an in-depth review on that. We also have another car, GT500 Code Red. But that car, that GT500 Code Red, oh, it's beating everything. Mopar owners, that Dodge Demon 170 ain't got jack on this car. It ain't got nothing on this car. Yo, 170 does this in the drag. Yo, this thing is killing 170. Put those tires on this car. It's killing the 170 all day. But we're going to stay on topic. It's 1,200 horsepower on pump gas 93. If you upgrade to E85, it's 1,300 horsepower. So what I would say is I'm expecting a new motor, and you guys should expect a new motor as well, because when Ford changes the chassis, like for example, S197 all the way from S650, they changed the Coyote. So like I told you guys before, I believe I told you in the dyno video, the only reason why I'm saying the S650 isn't a letdown, we haven't seen this car tuned yet. Yes, you guys are saying the dyno numbers are low. The dyno is, it's kind of a baseline, but what I've been told and I know now is the dyno is a tuning tool. It's not going to tell you, oh, you're making exactly this much. You use it as a tuning tool to determine gains. So that's exactly what we see. We could talk about the dark horse too, but I'll save that for another video. But I'm expecting a new motor in this vehicle, as we've seen Ford do. Now, how much are we expecting that motor? I'm going to play it safe and say I'd expect around, for everyday people, I'll say 790. Reason for that is We don't need to see people on public roads with anything more than that. That's why the GTD is super expensive. Oh, best believe the S650 GT500, if they complete it, it's going to be expensive. But still, we don't want that in just anybody's hands. I know everybody wants the GTD and wants to get their hands on it, but you know, we don't want everybody to have that kind of power. With that power, it's a responsibility, and a lot of people can't handle the power of these cars. They can't even handle the power of a 430 horsepower Mustang. You expect them to handle the power of that? Oh, heck no, I don't. It's not the car, guys, it's the driver. But if you made it this far in the video, thank you for watching the full video, ladies and gentlemen. I do appreciate that. Comment what you guys think. Do you guys think I'm accurate, or what do you guys think it would have? S650 GT500. Leave me a comment. But that's it. That's all. It's your man, Whoa, and I'm out. Peace.
Now look at this. Madness, the magnet keeps attracting me. I try to run.